Hello, 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 hello. My beautiful collective, welcome to my channel, Goddess of Light 1111. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning subscribers, welcome back. So, I have a few announcements to make, and I want to give these messages and keep on moving because I can only telling you guys what's going on now. So you guys know before I begin, I would like to say, Heavenly Father God, the Most High God, thank you for a wonderful day. Thank you for an amazing day that you granted me the wishes for another day to make things right, however this is supposed to be. Um, I want to say thank you for everything, for my many blessings and my many lessons throughout the day. Thank you for every second. I cherish every second, every minute, every hours in the day that you gave me. So thank you for everyone's around me. Thank you for my mom, my dad, my brothers and sisters, no matter where they are in their lives, that they are peace, they are healing, they are they find the best heart desire, job, prosperity, that good health and wealth that desire for them. Thank you, Heavenly Father God, for the world that everyone has got something going on in their lives, that they find comfort in you, they find healing in you, that they know you are the light, you are the way to their only way. Heavenly Father God, thank you for my children. Please guide them and heal them. Please help them, protect them from dangers, protect them from it's just madness out there. That's all I want to say. So thank you, Heavenly Father God, the Most High God, for giving your only Son for our purpose. Thank you also for all of those, fighters that are out there that fighting for justice, whether you are an earth angel or not, whether you are an innocent or not, whether you are an immortal, mortal, whatever, and stuff like that. I ask God to give all of us peace, serenity around us, to bring healings and closures to all those that are needed, to let go of what does not serving our higher self. And because we know it is hard for our angel right now to make things right, to heal, because we have the other side that working 24/7. So we asking you, those earth angels, to bring healings, to bring peace, to work together, to stand together, to stand strong. I pray in the name of Jesus. Amen. Oh, there is lovely two of you. Hello, hello. There's lovely three of you. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So, if you are new, welcome. If you are returning subscribers, welcome back. One thing we don't forget to do is like and share the video, for those that might need some type of clarity. So we all know everything that's going on. Maybe you guys doesn't know what's going on, but you know, I am trying my best right now. I am trying my best to close out the cycle, but I know that this is literally probably um one of probably like the hardest things that I have to do when it's come to my journey, because you know um whether it's the pain or sadness is just mostly one-sided, because not only this has been involved, you know, end up in the justice system hand, but the just is not making the right way, is not come up the way it's supposed to be. Okay, because and I want to ask, before I say what I want to say, there was a message that I had to give to some of you guys that are listening to me. What are you listening to me to get? Because I know right now, we say do not let the video, go out in public and stuff. So what are we waiting for? My death for that to be happen? Because I'm literally going through a 10 of swords right now, and I'm trying to hold it together. I am literally, I'm trying to hold it together. And do you know why? Because I do readings. because it's literally that people get to do whatever they want and stuff like that, while that, I get to be tortured and bullied. But I cannot say that because it's, you know, when you say things like that, it's come out like, oh, it's just in your head. So I'm going to read this, and then this was a message that I was supposed to give yesterday. Um, and I've been giving these messages, like I say, I have to declutter my own thought. When God guide me to give this message, I have to making sure that I give them aside because I carry them with me. Something is in my eyes, guys. Oh, hold on. So sorry. So we go here, hearing, not doing. That's Ezekiel 33:30. Okay, so he said, as for you, son of man, the children of your people are talking about you besides the walls, and the door of the houses, and they speak to one another. I have onions in my eye, in my hand, so not onions go in my eyes. So you'll forgive me. They speak to another. Everyone saying to the, everyone saying to his brother, please come and hear what the word is that come from the Lord. So they come to you as people. Do they sit before you as my people? So I want to clarify that for you guys. Um, a lot of people that might listening to me, they might be look as people, but do they really heard what God said? Do they come as people, but they are not really as people? So if you guys understand what it say, okay, it's kind of like, we talk about Jezebel in spirituality a lot. It's just like, whether we're talking about children growing up, or, whatever, middle age, or, old, whatever, that people might never come as what they're supposed to be. So it's what they say again. I can read it again. It say, as for you, son of man, the children of your people are talking about you besides the walls, and the door of the houses, and they speak to one another, everyone saying to his brother, please come and hear what the word is that come from the Lord. So they come to you as people do. Let's sit before you as my people, and they hear the words, but do not do them. So again, I talk about these things, and I even talk about them before I get these type of messages. A lot of people listening to me, but they're not taking heed of the messages what God tried to send them, because they felt like I don't deserve to have justice and stuff. They felt like it's like everybody is okay, that, if I end up unalive right now, most people, probably be like, oh, she died. Well done. I kind of like her. But shoot, I have to sitting there think about, it's kind of is just like, is the whole thing and stuff like that. What God says, that I spoke the truth. No one listened. No one listened and stuff like that, because, and I'm gonna, let me continue. Let me continue. Okay. So forgive me, guys. Like I say, I was cutting onions, and you know, okay, take a deep breath. For what the where do we see? For with their mouth they show much love, but their heart pursue their own gain. Indeed, you are to them as a very lovely song of one who has pleasant voice and can play well on the instrument. for their heart your words, but they do not do them. Again, God repeatedly saying the same thing over and over. And when this come to pass, surely it will come, and they will know that a prophet has been around them. So this is the message that was sent to Ezekiel to give to, those that want to hear. You know, I know that if God guide me toward this message and stuff, there is something in there for me, for you, for them. They, however you call people nowadays, and I skip 34 because I go from here. That's it. Therefore, you shepherds, hear the word of the Lord as I live, said the Lord God. Surely because my flock became a prey, and my flock became food for every beast of the field, because there was no shepherd, nor did my shepherds search my flocks. So, but the shepherd feed themselves and did not feed my flocks. Therefore, O shepherd, hear the word of the Lord. Thus said the Lord God, behold, I am against the shepherds, and cause and because them to cease feeding the sheep, to feeding the sheep, and the shepherds shall feed themselves no more. For I will deliver my flock, my yeah, I will deliver my flock from their mouths, that there may no longer be food for them. Do you guys know what that means? So there's one of you. I love when, when you are telling the truth and stuff, if I was sitting there sugarcoating and go around the bush and stuff like that, people just like, but the minute that, um, it's okay. So there's one of you. I appreciate you listening. But what a lot of people doesn't know, a lot of people doesn't realize that, is that I'm being abused spiritually. Today I chose to do something and stuff like that, to prove to myself, not to anybody, to prove to myself. I did a reading for Aries, and I did it in my car. The reason that I did it in my car, because I know that there's still people that is trying to stealing from me. There is people that is trying still abusing me financially, and to causing me to be in a lack, because they also went on a lack by going against me, but they're not getting the messages. So I am not going to continue giving anybody any messages when it's come to that. The only things that I want to say is that people, there was four people. I think, I don't know, I can telling you there was four cars. So there was four cars that literally, four cars and stuff like that, that actually can log in into my information to listen to my readings. And do you know the reason that they know that I am saying this and stuff like that? So hopefully, because my son talked online and said that I was going to give messages and stuff like that, and these people was hurry up and stuff, they coming to steal from me. Even when I said that, and even when I say that's what people say, oh, I'm exposing them. I'm not exposing you. I'm exposing the corruption, because I'm asking, people, and I'm asking the King of Swords to please put an end to this, because the fact that I'm not the only one here. The Queen of Wands, the Empress and stuff like that, they involve my children. And then when the King of Wands doing his magic and stuff like that for you, they're stuck in their heads. For them, it is funny. For them and stuff, it is hilarious, because they don't see the abuse in that. They are Ten of Swords, me. They are sending entities inside my vessel. They are trying to tracking me. Now I'm being tracking spiritually again. They're sending death after me. I went to the post office and stuff like that yesterday. There was two vultures and stuff like that. Do you know that vultures is literally death? Vultures is associated with Scorpio energy. Vultures is actually death. So there was two of them and stuff like that watching me, but they were sent. They were sent. I was protected. They didn't, they just stay up there on the pole, and then the electric pole and stuff like that. I also watch them, and then I move away. So I want to know if my death and stuff like that is what you're waiting for. You guys wanted me to sitting there talking about a situation that was supposed to be over, that was over since 2021. It's not being getting the justice it needed to, because you told, you know you said that to slow it down, right? You said to slow it down so I can keep speaking, so everybody else can investing, so they can invest in their bank account. But in whose at whose expense? At Natasha's expense, right? Because that's what this message that I just gave said, right? You fed yourself, and then that might go hungry. You fed yourself, and then might go hungry. My and I go hungry. That's pretty much what the message is say. Y'all keep stealing from me. Four people. Like I say, I see four cars, so I don't know if it's four people. That's me telling the truth. Four cars and stuff like that. Once I finish giving the message, they're all left. So the reason that I this did the readings, I went out of my way to do it. I want, like, that way that people know that I did the readings myself. There was no help. There was nobody around me but these folks. But what they only did that and stuff like that because they're logging into my system and making sure that they can take, they, because they know that I was speaking the truth. They want to know what I'm going to speak on and stuff like that, what I'm going to be elaborate on, and what, how I was gonna give the message. That's to telling you guys that I wasn't in competition with nobody. It showed that, my creativity had been my own creativity. It has nothing to do with no competition, nobody. I wasn't focused on who doing what. I was doing my own readings and I was doing my own work. Again, it's just to show that my work was my work. So you knew, you know I know that it's been very strategic, everyone being strategic and stuff like that, when I giving these messages online, how they try to bring one person in, two-person in, log in and log and stuff like that, because they also hurry up, talk to their friends online and stuff like that, to making sure that this is what I'm going to talk about and stuff. So, people say that, they say that, oh, I am afraid at nighttime. Oh, there you go. So, the huge secret is this stuff. These people are still trying to unalive me. These people are still trying to hurt me. So the informant is calling judgment on me, because that, he's calling judgment on me for my creativity to end. So it is like a never ending stuff. It's a never ending story. Not nobody's getting the lesson. You calling, that I went to drop my son. The police was already right there, right? So, and then we have informant here, and then we have witches here. We have the high priest here that is stuck in his head also. That, the reason that he's stuck in his head is because that they are doing underhanded stuff. So now they are flipping, they're doing flip flopping, working between night and day, because then they realize that I catch on to what they were doing at night. So now they are trying to do it during the day. So I'm asking for the King of Swords. You know who you are. You know who you are. What are you waiting for? So you waiting for what? To see a death, for actually to make things right? You actually to want me to be unalive. when the King of Cups come towards you guys investigating me. When my, and the reason that I'm saying this and stuff like that, I'm trying to put an end to this. I have forgiving my father. You know, this man accusing me, it was what? Something that happened after my divorce. No, actually, I was still with my ex-husband. So it wasn't happened, you know, it didn't happen, but it happened. What happened that they accusing me, say that that I stole his identity. So the reason I'm telling the truth and stuff like that is because that, is to put an end to BS and stuff. He accusing me, he accusing me in maybe I will say 2008, 2007 or something like that. Because like I say, the only thing is that, you know, my mother went to Haiti, and when she returned, she said that she overheard, everybody in Haiti was talking about me, said that I stole his identity. Let me tell you guys something. I have no idea what my father's birthday is. I still don't. I don't know his birthday. I know his birthday only one time because my sister told me. Life, body, integrity, health, profession, career, reputation, property, inheritance, lineage, unique criminal experience in the world of torture and murder of the victim of organized crime. Oh yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. That's what I was gonna say. So that's what I say, big secrets exposed. So you know, all of this and stuff like that, I have learned that, when I was, when I was driving and stuff like that, I realized that I was dealing with organized crime people that without my knowledge. And I was gonna say that, and then until you say that. So when, for when it's come to my father or my family, I do not talk to them about this situation because I didn't want to involve them. I didn't want to involve them in this situation. I didn't want to involve them in this situation because I don't know to what instinct it will go. And he accusing me, say that I stole his identity, but I had no idea what his birthday was. They took all the inheritance of our grandfather to cover up crimes committed against me. Wow. Don't worry, that too shall pass. Stay strong and be strong. Most of us afraid to speak up and stuff like that. If I'm gonna die for something, I rather die and hurry up and because they are trying to hurt me physically anyway. So I might as well just tell the truth. So that way that if I die, I die. F it, I'm done. Because like I say, I'm tired of talking about this anyway. So they felt like, when he was buying a house, you know, they were buying a house. His wife. After that, we still continue talking. I didn't hold anything against him because I didn't have anything against. When my mom told me that and stuff like that, I was shocked. I cried and stuff like that, and then I'm like, "What the hell am I crying for? That's BS. That's not true. It wasn't even true." Devastating crime are crime against humanity committed with direct intent and criminal participation and continuous form in particular serious circumstances. The crime were committed in three environments: professional, private, and judicial. Oh, who you telling? So, you know, but what I wanted to say is when I find out and stuff like that, it looked like when they were trying to, I guess that they were trying to convince them to go have me under investigation when he was buying his house and his wife in 2009, and not in 2009, in 20, I think like in 20, 19, he called me, he apologized. He called me and apologized. His wife told him to apologize to me because I didn't do anything. The reason I'm telling you guys that is that, the first thing that I heard is stuff like that. Oh, that, I'm being punished and stuff like that for what I did to my family. I'm one of those, probably the most scaring. Taurus, 51 years old. Prosecutor, 51 years old. Wow. Who leads the cover up operation of the crime? She's a CIA undercover agent, acts under the protective wings of CIA leadership exercised by Director William Burns, age 68 years old. Already then. Okay. So when I heard all of this stuff, I'm getting some information here. So when I heard all of this, he apologized. He told me it was a man, the man that was doing his taxes and stuff like that, that actually did the crime. But then it was easier for him to say that was me, because I told him, I say, I've been in the US for that long. You think I'm gonna be stupid and steal your identity to buy a car? So, that's when because I did not, that year and stuff like that, no matter what years is and stuff like that, I didn't buy any car. And by the time all of that's going on, I know I was under investigating because I was being followed. But I only figured that until 20, I only figured that much until this actually happened. And there are five criminal women in the case. Great grandmother, satanic witch, Pisces. Grandmother, Queen of Swords, Libra. Wow. Libra. Queen of Cups, Pisces. Her daughter, Page of Pentacles, Taurus. It's decent only through the female, because because the witch killed all her male partners, husband, son-in-law, etc. Divine Feminine is my former soulmate, currently Jezebel in her third party with three partners. She has three karmic children with two of them. Wow. Wow. Okay then. But anyways, wow. My sympathy go out to you, because like I said, we all know our own issues sometimes, we all know our own problems sometimes, and nobody is willingly to tell the truth sometimes, because due to either finance, due to fears, and that's when I realized that. Once I realized, because when I've, like, in this situation, I barely go to see any family. I went to see my father. The first thing he was talking to me about, that I was homeless and black magic. So you know what I did? I smiled. I looking at him. I'm like, what are you talking about? But I realized some shape or form he, and I am praying to God that it's just my imagination. I think he probably had wearing a wire for the Empress, because the Empress was listening to the conversation, whomever the Empress is. So a lot of people think like, just because that, at my age, people think like I don't pay attention or I don't listen to my intuition. Is the same thing. Everybody wanna turn against me because they felt like, oh well, if her children turn against her, she's a bad mother. Or if her family doesn't wanna talk to her, she's a bad this, bad that, and bad blah blah blah. I don't care. I know I'm a great person. Negative, dark, high priestess, black widow, the big witch, Pisces, 85 years old, chief of Carvin. You're telling me a lot of things that I've already known. But thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, um, people doesn't know that, for me, you know, if I'm trying to telling, if I'm try to talk to my children, they're looking at me like I'm a basket case. But I want to know that why are you letting these people manipulating a bunch of young men with that have a livelihood? I couldn't move away. The reason that I don't move away from them and stuff like that, it's not because I'm afraid you're gonna touch me or do anything to me, because I stand 10 toes down and stuff like that to fight the negativity, however it is, because I have compassion for them, and I know that they have been manipulated, except that the the criminal woman in the case play a double game at both ends, and the criminals string the streak and lure the big bosses into the death trap. Wow. Criminal and injustice, crimes and injustice. And that's what I felt like that been happening to me, because now everybody is calling judgment. It's like, if I anywhere that I go and stuff like that, someone is trying to call injustice, try to call judgment on me, but what they're not calling and stuff is not really, I'm just passing by, and then all I hit the pa 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 pa, and then I'm supposed to go down and stuff like that and not say anything. I have to stand up for myself, because these folks following me at every places that I was. What kind of investigator that's supposed to talk? You talk to my children, but you don't talk to me. And then you are a old woman and stuff like that. They're talking about like these folks is trying to making themselves look good and say that, oh, they work hard, they make their money the right way and stuff like that. But you're still trying to steal from me. If I do any type of work in my car, they are deliberately and stuff like that recorded it and stuff like that, and then somebody else, and then they call online. They say that, oh, do not let her video views and stuff. They say do not let the video view. So you're telling me is the same thing and things today, like I say. And then when they talk to the king of cops, instead of him say that, hey, you know what, I don't want to participate in this and stuff like that. And then all of them felt like, oh my God, she's making money, because you have the narcissist, the king of pentacles, the king of cups, the king of wands and stuff like that, that decided that they want to become three Jezebel women, but they are male. These are male. These are people that are known in my life. The king of cups that I know king of cups who sees very well and stuff. These are people that lead by Jezebel, which is that money. So they lead by money, and they try to go about money and stuff like that. They will do anything for money because they refuse to learn lesson. So he's a master manipulator, because he's not, whomever this earth sign is, he's a master manipulator, and he go about everybody that I go, friends that I've known, like that was, that I know that I was childhood. That's like he go to all of these people and talk to them and stuff like that. They were even they tried their hardest and stuff like that to telling them that, oh, they're gonna deport you, they're gonna do this to you, but I'm like, what have I done to any of them? Well, how you come up with all of this nonsense? But I realized this is all made up stories and stuff like that, and when, I started working, because I realized that the king of pentacles doesn't have, this is just a man write that can write really good, that can tell a story really good and stuff like that. And then they have their judge on their side. They're probably even blackmailing the judge and stuff like that, to making sure that, oh, don't let this video view and stuff like that. If we slow it down, we'll be able to get our money. If we slow her video down, because the king of pentacles that went around everybody, he probably the writer in that script, that he wrote for everybody, what everybody's supposed to do, but they're all working for the empress. They're all working for the empress. whatever this organized crime and stuff like that, you don't have to like me. I don't have to like you. We live in the world. But like I say, that's what I read the Bible script first, because you taking from me, but you want me to be hungry. You want me to be homeless. You want me to be in poverty and stuff like that. And then the worst thing you can possibly do, my my boys and I will be fine. When we close out the cycle, I know that this is a lesson for them to learn and stuff like that, to stand up for this situation. They don't want to stand up for it. They want to sitting there talking to the so-called private investigation queen of wands, and then they what do you call, because you're gonna turn of swords me anyway, to talk to the queen ping, king ping, whatever the empress is and stuff like that. I'm not stupid, because there was no way stuff like that. You have multiple airplanes, helicopters, government airplane and stuff like that, that follows me and stuff like that, for you to telling me that you are in the upright. There is no way, especially when someone is innocent. And then you don't just walk with the justice system, you're working to doing magic on people. And then and stuff like that, you'll get my boys into this BS and stuff, because they want to making sure that, they wanted to even try to go about wearing wires and stuff like that, but they don't know that they are under investigation, because anything happen and stuff like that, they will take them behind to jail. Because I promise you that any type of, I talk about, there's different empress. I'm an empress because of motherhood, because of intellectual intuition. So if you don't know, you don't know. I am an empress due to intellectual and wisdom of, how do you call that? What is the word, spirit? What is the word? Wisdom of intellectual. Okay, that make me an empress, because I know how to go about and stuff like that, to make things happen, to not to speak up or to stand up for something. And you also have the empress that is the head of the gang members and stuff like that, that is the head of doing whatever they want and stuff like that in this life. And they are also the one and stuff like that, that is wearing the robe, that is, wearing the hat, that is wearing the pretty dress, that is also, that went to church on Sunday and stuff, that say praise the Lord. You know what, the reason that I say that and stuff like is because that they are still trying to turn off towards me. So now they are flip flopping between day and night and stuff. What have I done to you? Nothing. You wanna sitting there continue on a cycle that is closing, that's fine by me. That's fine by me. You guys wanted me to be quiet. And then when I'm quiet and stuff like that, you're doing magic and stuff like that to turn off towards me. So you're gonna have to make up your mind, because your entities doesn't bother me. I know the snitch, the snake is the queen of wands, that was harassing me, because of, harassing me. And then you have the private investigations going on and stuff like that. These people started following me at my own home. You follow me everywhere. I do not follow nobody. Like I say again, I know different empress. I know different empress. So I have done nothing but trying to focus. This is all I have to say to the King of Swords. So you want to create a delay, because you want to create a delay, so that I can speak, so everyone can invest it on their building their account. But every time these people hurting me physically, how do you feel about that? These people they don't keep me trapped in my head like they're keeping them in the head, because they are snitching. They are snitching, and I'm not exposing them. I'm just, if I'm gonna stay here, because like I say, I could just go about my business and stuff like that, not thinking about them. But I was told that if I leave and stuff like that, I am fake. I was told if I live and stuff like that, that I'm fake. But I have every right to love myself, to protect myself against this nonsense. You attacking me. You want to steal from me, because you realize that I was telling the truth about you, but I don't know you like that. You was overindulgence in the King of Cups. You was overindulgent in the King of Cups, but you wanna attacking me. I chose my peace. I chose to do what I need to do. But you guys doesn't understand. As long you stay crying over the past, wanna ten of swords me, wanna do this, you want me to either shut up or talking, but you only want me to talk so you can receive justice, so you can receive money. As long you have your police to follow me, you have your informant here to follow, to watching me, and then you have that's the reason I'm not afraid at nighttime. Why should I afraid? Matter of fact, I am so ready for death. It's not even funny. It's not even funny because you're sending them, you're sending them all day long. This is not just something that I'm making up. This is proof, facts that I have. I saw with my own two eyes. I am not mentally ill. That's why you don't want my video to be viewed because you know that the world will be sitting on their feet. Watch me. If I lay down and stuff like that, how many of you and stuff like that I will be end up somewhere in jail? Let me just say it. Because it will be distraction. It will be distraction if I die. God already warning y'all in so many time. In so many time. I've got plenty of justice throughout this mess. I chose to stay in the upright. I chose healing. I chose to forgive you. I chose to have compassion. I chose to have compassion. But what is the point of you keep sending entities inside my vessel? This is not just people that is, try to do bad things to people. This is people that like literally wanna cause people to a point of like, okay, if if we cannot, because King of Wands told them that, hey, we cannot kill her. We cannot kill her because she already, she talked about that. Nobody was lying. Nobody was manipulating these people about the death. That's a things that amongst a whole lot of women that works together. That's like, they rather stay single. That's why you heard a lot of people is just pushing people to be single now. Because if you are single and stuff, you have no support system. And for a lot of us and stuff, that like, okay, if I'm single and I don't have no support system or family or friend, I don't have a lawyer, I don't have somebody that is in the justice system and stuff, I'm just screwed basically, right? Basically. But these people are abusing their stronghold against people like me that I tried to survive because I refuse to let, if you're gonna steal from me and stuff like that, at least let me feed myself. But you want me to be completely homeless where that I'm vulnerable. And then when all, it's just like they create a whole prophecy for people. I am in my own destiny. This is my fate, my destiny. I'm gonna focus on it. Like I say, you guys like everybody keeps saying, "Oh, I'm afraid she's gonna use her, she's gonna use her intuition." Before the Queen of Pentacles decided she wanted to file paper, didn't you guys think about these things? Don't y'all think about like somebody gonna have to stand up for themselves? This is not like Jesus, Jesus know he was gonna be betrayed and all that good stuff, and then at the end, you know, he end up die for our sins. He end up for humanity can be in a better place. But right now, since the devil, women want to be in power, a lot of women God give knowledge and stuff like that to be empowered. They use it for negative things. 611, how I say that. They use it and stuff like that to abuse. You wealthy, right? You wanna be an organized crime, be my guest. I don't care about that. You wanna torture people, I don't care. You wanna abuse, any family and stuff like that. You know what? To each his own. But if I have a chance and stuff like that to stand up for these young men, these young women and stuff like that who refuse to listen for themselves, I'm gonna open my mouth because they don't know they're manipulated. It's the same thing. This little kid going to tell the police to follow me and stuff like that while I went, while I left, as soon as I left and stuff like that, he's the airplane following me, his cars and stuff. This is way too much. And we're talking about young kids and stuff. How do they involve in this situation? And then they're sitting there, everybody wanna send messages. If I'm eating, they send messages. If I'm going to the bathroom, they send messages. If I wake up, this is kind of like in an hour. What have I done to you? Just say, hey, we don't like you. We want you to go away, and then I'll be gone. That's all you got to do. You don't need to torment me. A cycle was supposed to be closed out. The wickedness, the devilishness, the diabolical of these people and stuff like that, it's way beyond black magic now. It's way beyond black magic. This is manipulative narcissists. These people are covert narcissists. These people are master manipulated. They do everything and stuff like that, and then after that they cry wolf. Oh my God, she's exposed us. Let's making sure that we cover corner 61. Let's make sure we cover corner 33 because she's about to come after us. So you're covering you're covering yourself, but then you want to turn off towards me, especially while I'm talking to you guys. I wasn't even talking while they were trying to turn off towards me because, I did the readings. So it's kind of like, well, we don't want you to do that and stuff like that. We're going to turn off towards you every time you open your mouth. So until you quit, I'm not quitting. You're going to have to kill me first. I'm not quitting nothing. I'm not quitting nothing because it wasn't supposed to be hard. It wasn't supposed to be hard. Your choice to do that and stuff like that. If you're gonna kill me and stuff like that, go ahead and do what you got to do. But King of Swords and stuff like that, you know the truth, you know the facts, you know what those people telling you it's a lie and stuff like that. You actually enable him and stuff like that to continue doing this. This for continue doing all of this magic, and then there was like, well, she afraid of the night and stuff, so we're gonna do things at night. So if she covered the night, we're gonna do a daytime. If she covered daytime, we're gonna do a nighttime because they hide the witches and stuff like that. When do black magic involved with this is why and stuff like that? I say this is injustice. When the police officers started trying to hurting people by sending entities inside their vessel, when this police officer decided to recording people illegally, when that's supposed to happen? Why would you know why would somebody that is supposed to be in an upright telling you that the message you are giving is not newsworthy enough, is not newsworthy, so they're not gonna let it go publicly? Because I was talking and stuff like that, someone told me that, well, you talking about they was hurting you, there's nothing happened. It's kind of like, well, we don't give a damn about if anything happened to you. Since you still here, that's mean nothing is happening to you and stuff like that. We're gonna continue bully you. So bully doesn't mean that, bully doesn't mean like someone is chasing you and stuff like that. Take your lunch and stuff. It's what you cannot see behind the scene. That's what's going on in my life, what I cannot see behind the scene. You can possibly bully me because I stated my truth. You can possibly, stated, y'all wanna file paper against me, do what you got to do. But I didn't do anything to my children. I didn't do anything to my family. I didn't do anything to my mom or my dad. I didn't do anything definitely to you guys, because you're not the only person in this world. There was 8 billion. Your choice to bully me, and I'm gonna stand up for myself, and I'm gonna stand up and fight for myself, because this is, like I said, this is injustice, and I can choose and stuff like that to be homeless. Even if I'm homeless, you will not be able to touch me either, because I know, you have a lot of plan in this situation. Plan C, plan B. Let's see. or when I was driving and stuff like that. You all know that I was driving. You wanted to making sure that's what I realized what the King of Pentacles did. I do realize what this man does. I know exactly, I went within because he figured that, and if I'm continue getting, merits, or I'm speaking publicly, my partners, the people that are partner with me, you know that he won't be able to steal from my YouTube channel since this story come out, right? So in 2021, I didn't do anything. They realized that, oh, she actually was making she was making her little bag and stuff like that, legally. So now he turned it around and stuff like that and try. They have me under investigation. They go to their judge and stuff like that, become informant and stuff, like, hey, she's doing something illegal and stuff like that. But I don't do drugs. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke. I don't even drinks. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. I don't do none of this. So how the heck that y'all come up with that nonsense mess and stuff? So when that's all fell and stuff like that, he figured that the best way to get, the best way to get, me to get money for me is by try to having me driving. That's what, you having some of these people and stuff like that. They say that, they focus on their work. I was focused on my work. Even today, I was focused on my work. But because and stuff like that, they send these thieves after me. They send these thieves after me to go stealing from me and stuff like that. And this story come out. You're gonna have to kill me. You're gonna have to kill me because I will move myself from this situation. Like I said, the lesson today wasn't for me. I do know there was a lesson today, but I realized that it wasn't for me because I was freaking happy. The lesson was for, so-called family and stuff like that are refusing to learn the lesson. Why do I go out? You're gonna call police to follow me. For what? For what? For what? Because you know that you're hurting me. You focus, you focus on creating delay and stuff like that. When you focus on creating delay, all that's gonna happen, we are about to be homeless. That's all it is. That's all it is. Because you're literally create your downfall. You'll create your downfall. Yes, you got places to go. I promise you that is not going to be as you guys think. You might be think like family or friends want you to be around, but the King of Pentacles, King of Wands, they already make it difficult by telling people that, oh, he's a snitch. They're not gonna make it easy for you guys, even if you have friends. I promise you that because they're gonna making sure because they know that your mother is an earth angel. They're not gonna make it easy for you. I didn't sitting there crying over the past. I didn't sitting there. I let go of the past, because I realized that because there was, and I'm going to say that, because I know there was family involved. Because my ancestors has given permission. He said, no matter what the universe, say that no matter where I fall, I was gonna fall on my own 2 feet. So I chose to protect my family because I didn't want people to talk about them. But guess what? It was the other way around because they're so quick and stuff like that to turn on me because of a dollar. They're so quick to turn on me, but I will never turn on them. I still didn't turn on them. I just tell the truth of what they were doing. Y'all wanna create a delay in this situation because you want me to be homeless. If I die, you're gonna get what? My soul, my soul, my spirit, even my body. The devil or no entity will be able to touch that. And that's a guarantee. So it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. They wanted to switch destiny. They want to do destiny swap with the King of Pentacles. I didn't tell the King of Pentacles go whipping nobody. I didn't tell the King of Pentacles to go be in the third party relationship. I didn't tell the King of Pentacles to sell his soul. I didn't tell the King of Pentacles to be a thief. I didn't tell the King of Pentacles to do nothing. They want to swap me with the Queen of Cups. What is the Queen of Cups got to do with me? I didn't take anything away from the Queen of Cups. I am an individual. I am my own person. I am my own person. What have I done to any? What have I done? What have I done to anybody? And I know it sounds narcissist to say, what have I done to anybody? I have loved you guys, you know, whether it's strangers, family, children. I have you guys, I have love, even exes. I love everybody. I put everybody in front of me. I put everybody in front of me. But everybody chose to, behave in a certain way. Like I'm the worst person that working in this planet because everybody expect to get some type of big check if I die. And I'm gonna tell the informant or any police officer, you're not qualified. You're not qualified to call judgment on me. You're not qualified. Nobody, my children, my family, I stated that you're not qualified to call judgment on me because you have me under investigation. You followed me and stuff like that. You don't know anything about my life, and you know that I didn't do anything to you anyway. Whatever the King of Cups did and stuff like that, may God show him mercy because I forgive him. But I want nothing to do with anybody from my past. And I'm going to say that I'm not afraid to speak the truth because everybody collaborate and colluded and stuff like that instead of giving me justice to let the stupid video view and let it go and move on. But the minute that I was speaking publicly and stuff like that, they told the Queen of Swords, oh, you need to speak publicly, they held me up and stuff like that because everybody wanna build their account off of me. The minute that I'm speaking publicly and stuff like that is them almost making look like we have the same. They're almost making look like we are in competition or we have the same viewers and stuff like that. There was 8 billion people in this world. You're telling me that only 3 people were not to listen to what I have to say. The funny part is I have more people gang up on me every single day. More people gang up on me every single day. More people gang up on me every single day. Because the men are doing power of three, the women are doing power of three and stuff like that. People travel and stuff like that. They're literally moving in the hotel, but you're gossiping about me staying in a hotel. It makes zero sense to me. Y'all wanted me to be in a place where that I need to be afraid. Y'all focus on the negativity. Y'all focus on the negativity. Y'all focus on the negativity. But you want me to shut up about it. You want it to hurting me. But you want me to shut up about it. When all of this you're doing to me is still up there. I have the most beautiful things that happened to me in this journey. But the only way that I then for it to develop and stuff like that, if I release some of this, for me to release some of this information that I kept for you guys. Even if nobody viewed the video, it's okay. I'm okay with that. I make peace with that because I realize that this is a one-sided, that made the strong survive. But guess what? I don't have to have any money to survive because guess what? I am who God say I am. I am in Earth Angels, and I have been very, 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 very happy when I started my channel. I was focused on work when I was started my channel. I was not in poverty when I started my channel, and I am not going to be in poverty once I live here and stuff like that because I am accepting I deserve justice. I deserve to receive justice in this stupid situation because that I did not put myself in there. I did not put myself in there. I did not put myself in there. I was single, self sufficient. When I say single like a puengo, I was single. So I'm not going to sitting there, people telling me that, oh, I'm gonna Ten of Swords you. No, you're gonna Ten of Swords me. Once you finish Ten of Swords me and stuff like that, don't mind when the universe coming in Ten of Swords you too. Don't mind that either. I was literally being bullied to the death of my life because of the King of Cups. I don't know what lies that he and the King of Pentacles talk about and stuff like that to make even they when I was driving at Uber and stuff like that, they thought like I did something. They want the King of Cups to win so bad and stuff like that. They didn't mind me. I was bullying and stuff. They didn't mind like the people that coming in my car was saying nasty stuff about me. Despite that I was recording and stuff like that, they didn't take no action towards that. They didn't take no action. They know that I was bullying because they were recording me. The Queen of Wands recording me because he's working for the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. I guess whether he working for one of them, King of Cups or King of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands know exactly what was happening because they were recording me and stuff. Why you still keep letting this keep going on? Why the King of Swords and stuff like that? You have the power to make things right. Why don't you make things right? Why don't you give justice where it needs to be so we can go about our business? Even if I go live under a rock, under under a bridge and stuff like that, at least that I know that there's some justice. This is not me sitting there looking to be, fame and fortune from this. I just want to have my peace. I just want to focus on my purpose. I just want to focus on doing what I got to do because I'm not going to sitting there letting my abuser get away and stuff like that and then they just be okay with that. We are going to be in a new world. How can I be a leader and stuff like that if I cannot stand up for myself? How can I stand up for others if I cannot stand up for myself? Like I say, no family, no children, no friends, none of this. I don't have none of this. That did anybody doesn't wondering and stuff like that? Why would you sitting there talking to my children instead of talking to me? Why don't you just say what I did to you instead of sitting there talking, having your little friends and stuff? You have kids. You're involved a bunch of kids in this situation. That's what driving me nuts. Why do you involve a bunch of kids in this situation? Why? Why? There shouldn't be no kids involved in this situation. I know they were trying to set me up. I know they were lying. I know they betrayed me. I know they were playing game. I know all of that. I know that, it's a compound of thieves. I know all of that. But why? You wanted to set me up. But whatever plan you're setting, whatever setup and stuff like that, I promise you that your two legs will be in and into him at the same time. Because when people decided that they wanna do everything to one person and stuff like that, you'll see it doesn't work. And then now you're sending death after me. You're sending death after me. When the hitman doesn't happen, because that will be too bloody, right? When the hitman doesn't happen, so now you're trying to make it happen naturally like you're used to do in 2023. I want to know, when do you have, when somebody, when that was wrong, when it is wrong, how it is wrong for you to have, like I said, I've already said that I'm not going to apologize for answering my call. I'm not going to apologize for taking a step towards my calling, toward taking a step towards my healings, embarking in my journey. I'm not going to apologize to that. But like I say, if I offended you, if I offended you, offended, if I offended you due to my, because I answered my call, I apologize. But I'm not going to sitting there apologize for answering it. But if you feel like you're offended by it, I apologize. You don't have to be around me. You don't have to be in my life. Like I say, I have been taking care of myself and my children my entire life. The one that allowing me. But right now, if they felt like that I'm not good enough and stuff like that, because I'm not telling them a lies, because I'm not sitting there manipulating them and stuff like that, so be it. But I'm not going to have. I have enough compassion to go around. I know that my heart is love. I know that, I love myself enough and stuff to be free. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid, but I'm calling judgment on those thieves for them to get caught. I'm calling judgment on those group of thieves to get caught, because I'm not the only person in this world for you to keep chasing me all over town, for you to keep chasing me all over the place. Every places that I go, enough is enough. You have people that is impersonated, that impersonated, news anchor, that impersonated, government official and stuff like that. But then people just sitting there like, but, it's funny that I have so many people, like I say, so many people watching me, because these people don't even view my video. They don't view my video like that. They're only told, it's only like, oh, the informant told them, or they try, they try to manipulate in my kids and stuff like that, to send them messages and stuff like that about what I'm gonna do. Because like, my shocking is that when I heard my dad talking about like black magic, I'm like, how you come up with that? Because I was not doing no damn magic on nobody. I was focused on my work. I have not go anywhere since 20, since, I don't even remember the last time I go somewhere. So I don't know how they come up with that I was doing, he talking about black magic and stuff like that. I'm like, seriously? I'll come in and see you. I have not seen you. And then they're talking about, like, they said that, he's talking about me being homeless. Me being homeless, while he told me that he couldn't help me and stuff like that, to put my place, to put my stuff somewhere. Is that people wanted me so bad to, they want me to be like, well, your family don't care about you and stuff like that. Guess what? You are alone. You need to hate them, because guess what? The devil love people that hate each other. Mm. You hate your mother and stuff like that, they know where you're going for with that. You hate your parents and stuff, they know where you're going with that. The devil like to put people against each other. And guess what? Most of my family fell for it. Most of them fell for it. Matter of fact, I will say 99% fell for this BS. The devil say, well, guess what? We want to see how wicked your family is and stuff like that. I have no family and stuff like that to stand up with me in this situation. None. None whatsoever. None. I bet you the devil is clapping. He got a win. But you know why he don't get a win? Because I still love them. I forgive them. So he doesn't get that one, because at the end of the day, I do not hate them. I do not hold grudges against them. I'm not jealous over them. I do not hold anything against them, because I know that they're gonna have to heal to know what real love is. They're gonna have to heal to know that the devil is playing them against love. The devil is playing them against love. I know better. I know better. I have enough compassion and stuff like that to know that I have enough knowledge and wisdom to know that the devil is playing my whole entire family, not to listen to me, not to talk to me, to betray me by standing, like while I'm talking and stuff like that. You know, we have these stupid people and stuff like that, that, that felt like, well, my life is over anyway. I already know I'm in hell and stuff. So I'm going to continue to send the entities inside her vessel. But at this point, baby, remember, God say, before you were born, I know you. I formed you in your mother's womb. I sanctify you. I ordain you with oil. I ordain you with oil. I sanctify you. I purify you. Then I told you I love you everlasting. So wherever that I need to go to speak the truth and stuff, I will continue to speak the truth peacefully. But you're not going to try to making me be scared, afraid to speak the truth. Like I say, you don't have it to manipulate me. I'm an earth angel, the chosen one. And first and foremost and stuff like that, you're gonna realize that I am one of a kind and one of a million. People are so quick to go for vengeance. I don't go on vengeance. I go within, I pray, I meditate. And then I realize that I'm not gonna entertain. I'm not gonna entertaining the devil. I'm not gonna entertaining toxicity. So y'all can be angry, sad, mad, and stuff like that. I'm asking for the King of Swords to do the right things, to make things right, so I can move on with my life. Because I know this is BS. This is lie, manipulation. All of that isn't true. But you want these people to focus on building their account or for me. What happened? What next? After they finish getting their money, what next? What next for you? What next for you? I love you guys. Thank you so much. For those of you that have been listening to me, I appreciate it. I'm grateful and thankful. May God continue to bless you guys. Last thing that I want to say. King of Cups, grow up. Go heal yourself. Grow up. Go heal yourself. Love doesn't supposed to hurt. And for the King of Wands, as much magic you have been doing, I'm still here. Maybe at this point in your life, he should telling you that I am innocent. It doesn't matter how many entities you're sent in my vessel. They know entities supposed to be talking. This is, you know what I'm going to call them? This is guys. I'm just going to call them guys. Like I say, I'm not going to give you all any more power, any more entertainment, any more energies. I'm going to fly like an eagle into the future. Yeah, I'm not going to give you no more entertainment. God is good. God is great. Bless you all. Have a good day. And I am hoping that the King of Pentacles get it together, because I know what you do. You're a thief. You're a thief, a bully. But God got you. Bye, guys. Thank you for those of you that are listening to me. Thank you. Have a good day. Good night.